Привет, Кекс. Продолжаем играть в лучшую игру. Надеюсь, скоро мы ее пройдем. Сеть друзей в Steam недоступна. Мне не нужны друзья в Steam сегодня. Вообще, наверное, в принципе. Ника. Продолжаем играть. О, кстати, нужно найти эту штуку. Тебе нужно запихать вот сюда. Это сюда. И все равно никто не играет. И это все равно сингл. Так. Быстро посмотрим сюда. Сворачиваемся и запускаем игру. Ой, кстати, океан Меркурия. От чем отличается, интересно? Это не хочу заносик проходить. Нас точно заставят очень много проходить. Концепт арта. В общем, это в нашем... Так, сейчас нет. Это в нашем пути. Это в самом начале игры, как она выглядит. Так она будет выглядеть, если мы возьмем старый путь. В первой главе. Вот это не знаю, когда. Это выглядит, как будто она в Меркурии. Не знаю. Похороны Эйприл. Персонажи. Лучший герой этой игры. Это десница? Да, это десница. Переделали. Блин, на концепте она выглядела лучше, чем в игре получилось. Ну, хотя, блин, понятно, наверное, все равно средств не хватило. Чтобы побольше заполнить. Там довольно пусто. Вот это наш работодатель, если мы идем по старому пути. И у нас лаборатория будет вот так выглядеть. Понятно. Дом между миров. Спальня Саки. Саги родителя. Меркурия. Драконы. О, да. Так круто. Повстанцы. Дальше не смотрим концепт арт. Там, наверное, спойлеры. Как дела, Кекс? Как утро? Сколько баллов, когда уже будет заказ голубей? Капа. Хотя, блин, я посчитала голубей, это весело будет. Я еще блин, оно не сохранилось снова, да? Ну, пусть такая сцена будет, но мы ее видели.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why
В
you were
общем,
summoned.
глубина DLC должно быть типичным, прекрасным.
You see, something's been
И я туда
bothering
поставлю
me.
тот самый алерт. Я
I've spoken
в
to
прошлый
your
раз
Nordic
ставила
friend,
супер
their
крутой
story is
алерт
the
на
same
донат,
as
это было
yours.
офигенно.
There was a riot instigated by the resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle
Может быть, еще
Alvani was
какой-нибудь бы
killed.
придумала,
His
связанный
body
с
was
одним персонажем. Там
inconveniently burned
была
in the
гифка
fire.
крутая.
It was a bloodbath, one that
Поставила.
someone will have to answer for someday.
Я на большой донат поставила, и это прикольно.
I'm sure
Можно
you
звук
will.
придумать.
I also spoke with some of the surviving
Гвалты скажу.
prisoners. Their story diverged significantly
Но мне
from
кажется,
yours.
наверное, в голубей было бы
That doesn't
круче играть
surprise
с новым
They're
микрофоном.
a treacherous lot, looking for any
Чувствительно было
excuse to spread
лучше
discord.
с хорошим
Maybe so.
микрофоном.
But before the riot broke out, the warden
Наверное, можно
claims
и
he was
так.
ordered to execute
Вообще,
the apostle.
прочитать было бы классно.
By
именно.
you, personally, Commander.
Lies. The infidel is trying to save his own skin.
Perhaps, but what reason would
Да,
he have to
микрофон пока...
lie? It doesn't absolve him
нет.
of any responsibility in regards to the riot. He still awaits his trial at Coldstone.
Нет мышки.
He tells me the noose has
правом
been made ready for Alvani to hang
левом
at
верхнем углу
first light.
написано,
I'm
сколько
not saying
средств
I
есть на
trust
это.
the man. He's a cruel little person, but he appears to respect the chain of command.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
Копится.
That the riot was set in motion to free the
Надеюсь.
apostle, not murder him, and that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost
Я,
and
знаете, еще
afraid,
делала одну
far
классную
from the
штуку.
glory of the first mountain
Я
and the
надеюсь, что
light
я
of the
сегодня закончим.
goddess.
So
Может
you
быть,
tell
сегодня
me,
или завтра утром
Commander, and I'd
покажем
hate
вам.
to think you're lying to me or
Надеюсь, вам
omitting the
понравится.
truth.
Если кое-кто не поставит мне на это лайк в Инстаграме, можете
There
его
was
запинать.
animosity. You knew each other when you were
Ну, после
boys.
меня, конечно, но можно все равно
We
пинать.
had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sadir, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
Посидим, пока проснемся, пока интро.
Your
Ну как,
position here is important to
кассана.
me. To the Six.
Это вроде
To
как последняя
all
глава
as a
этого,
Have I not always served the goddess and my
этой книги.
Have I not proven myself to the Six
Ну,
and
пойдем,
the
мы сейчас
Council?
Океана
To
поиграем,
the
потом
seat,
нам
to
должны
you?
дать
Any
управление, наверное,
suggestion
за
that I'm
сагу.
less than faithful?
Или в начале эпизода будет за
It
сагу.
greatly offends me.
Мне кажется, в конце
As it
эпизода
should,
должны
though.
снова дать сагу.
I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains.
Сага
I
важна.
want to believe you. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation and my people.
Very well. You may go.
May the goddess protect you, General.
У них, наверное, текстурки лица лучше, если поставить выше графику. Но выше графику у меня FPS резко дропается. Непонятно куда. Не проверяли. Может, там какие-то настройки можно еще потыкать, если она не будет дропаться, но это нужно думать. Думать.
Night, Ulrich!
What news do you have for us, Ulrich?
Ай, кто там
So a
скажет,
man
что
comes
хотят
into my bar
подорвать, да?
this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night. In the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now?
Скажи мне, глаза
It's no
красивые
payback,
посмотреть.
is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Vamon. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
The mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for her,
Ага, нам
Kian,
нужно
it appears to have been
точно.
appreciated.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before
Кстати,
they
было
lose
бы
control
начала
of Old
читать.
Town.
Well, they're
классно.
not wrong. So,
Первую
we need
книжку
to find
прочитала.
out who's on this list,
Вторая
and we need
лежит
to know when
по
they're going to strike and from
комиксу.
where, and we need to...
Patience, Inu.
Зуб поиграть.
One thing at a time. First,
Ну,
we
открыла
must
Steam,
learn
посмотрела,
if,
сколько стоит
when,
игра,
and
такая,
where
ну,
this
в
raid is
следующей
taking
жизни.
place. Then we must
Следующий
warn
раз
our
поиграю,
friends,
я думаю.
including the mole. And then we must
О,
get our
столько
own
того
people to
заиграно
safety
пока, капец.
before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto.
Ой, ну реально очень красиво глаза.
Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
Так.
Kian, if I may have a word.
Ну,
In
хорошо.
private, I have a
Про
message
игру года.
from a common friend.
Так, что-то Манна нам
She
хочет.
wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Elvig.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merry Minstrom until she does.
Играть в осенние игры, про игру. Вот. Ну, я не все игры играю, но все равно у меня довольно много игр, которые надо пройти, поэтому я стараюсь не покупать новые. Вот сейчас Dreamfall пройдем. После этого я бы, не знаю, Японию, наверное, открыла поиграть. Может быть, все-таки допройти Ведьмака. Там, не знаю, включать. По пару часов молчаливые стримы с Ведьмаком. Все-таки пройти игру. Так, сколько месяцев назад я играла последний раз? Так. Мне нужно к молу вот сюда куда-то. Меня же снова эта фигня облили, да? Меня не должны видеть.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
Просто я помню, что Шепард говорила, что она 4 дня держится. Вуаль. Поэтому, похоже, уже снова обновили. Здесь как минимум 10 прошло. Привет, Гранц. Фух. Рынок. Смотрите, видите, бургерную? Я помню... Я даже примерно помню, что нам нужно делать. Так. Сопресы нет. Так, мне нужно
What do you want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see them.
Да-да-да, я ничего не буду делать с прекрасной банду. Банда лучший народ в мире. Мы пришли тебя спасать. Крот. Все очень плохо.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones
Сколько ей лет,
ache each
интересно?
morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil.
Понятно, что у нее агентов
There's
больше,
word
чем...
of raid happening.
У нее реально агентов явно больше, чем у повстанцев и Азади вместе
The
взятых.
Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though
Конечно,
times
помните
do
Квинни
change,
из Старка?
whether
Они
Azadi
явно...
attack happen or
Они
not,
явно должны
Mole's
быть знакомы
prepared.
с Кротом.
Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has
Они прям одинаковые.
burrows. Beside, it may be
Характер,
time to
хорошо.
leave Marcuria altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers, in my aching bones. Something unnatural, something mean. There's no room in Marcuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the Banda, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvarne. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well, why are you still here? Go! Go!
И такие классные были.
May the soil be ever soft
Я всех
under your
поубивали.
feet, Apostle.
Это очень
The
обидно.
fate of worlds falls on you now.
Представляете, так касаться единственным представителем своего вида. Своего вида, своего народа. И они были очень веселые, забавные ребята. Они там бегали, танцевали, пели. И посмотрите на крота. Что с ней случилось? Голова в подполье. А можно сундук залутать? Нет? Ну ладно. Не та игра. Опа, можно так пройти куда-то? Ничего себе, какой шорткат есть на рынок. Крот лучший персонаж. Просто в плане того, что у нас осталась одна, и она вот именно стала такой мрачной и жестокой. С тем, как оригинально выглядели банда и вообще, в принципе, с их характером, это довольно так не вяжется, но это, блин, Представляете, как сильно повлияло на персонажа то, что он остался один. Насколько он изменился. И не отчаялся, а стал много сильнее и вообще. Это все. Просто я говорю, банда — это очень жизнерадостные существа. Очень жизнерадостный народ. Они бегали, танцевали, были именно счастливыми и очень дружелюбными. И довольно много знали. Потому что они... ну, через землю они знают все. Привет, Холу. И вот их всех убрали просто потому, что они magicians. Беззащитные были абсолютно. Это вот Крот сильная женщина. Теперь. До этого, я думаю, он тоже был жизнерадостный и такой бабулей. Своими внуками приглядывала. Рассказывала им истории. Я просто не знаю, сколько банда живет. Но, вероятно, так и было. Своим внукам, детям. Рассказывала истории и танцевала вместе с ними у костров. Так. Пойдем искать Анну. Крота мы предупредили, надеемся, что с ней будет все хорошо.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Вместе возвращающимся над старым городом. Я в душе не чаю, где это может быть, если честно. Ну, полностью. Так, я вообще думаю, что может... Через обороты прошли, через какие? Попробуем так пройти. Городской сквер. Это прекрасное, одинокое место. Здесь было так классно, когда здесь жил Абнакус, но по сюжету игры это было 11 лет назад. И это больше не так.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
Возвышается над старым городом. Так, если туда сходить, что там? Офигенно, блин, подсказку дала. Мы в Меркурии не разбираемся, что где. Камон, женщина. Может, пожалуйста, для глупых? Мы здесь это... Мы здесь как бы год, но мы здесь не год вообще, нифига. В тюрьме год просидели. Не знаю, что она имела в виду под этим. Что может возвышаться над старым городом? Я могу здесь залезть? Нет, не могу. Куда мне залезть-то надо? Южные ворота.
Did you hear the one about the magical?
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Что может возвышаться над городом? Над старым городом, да? Олдаун. Да. Над Олдауном. Что у нас возвышается? Что она подразумевала под этим?
She's a sandwicher, practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching, and also an alchemist, retired.
Видите фейерверки? Они нам понадобятся. Найти сейчас. Сначала нам нужно найти Анну. Не знаю, кто такая Анна, но... Она, по всей видимости, хорошо знает Тома. Потому что она нас узнала через вуаль. Ну, я-то знаю, кто она. Опа. Нет, я не могу здесь пройти. Ага. Бип-то может пройти.
Goddess, I'm tired of standing here night after night with nothing happening. Vigilant citizen. Go on, you may pass.
Что же она имела в виду? Может, в парк сходить? Ну, точнее, не в сквер, а вот там вот подъем есть. Я пошла прямо, а если повернуть? Где она, блин, ждет? Ах, тут закрыто. Тут закрыто. Так, я пошла туда. Идем вот сюда. Здесь открыто.
Hello? Hello? Could have sworn I saw something.
Может быть, она где-то здесь? Так, вот все порушено. Холлоу Гранс, как ваше утро или день, если у вас день уже? Я не знаю, как по часовым поясам. Как у вас дела? Что у вас интересного, хорошего успело произойти уже? Сколько у вас баллов, когда голубей купите? Каппа. Опа, вот она. Вот ты где.
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Marcuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
Так.
It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information.
Тебе их некуда тратить больше. Так.
It can't hurt to pool. She knows something about tonight.
Так, вы кого?
Saving someone for a rainy day.
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both
Нормально.
know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
Я не думал,
It'd
что
strip
Киан
him of
так
his
может
rank.
сказать.
He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise. You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone.
Я знаю,
I've been
кто она,
burned in
если
the
что.
past.
А вы
But
нет.
why me?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
Так. Ставим на паузу. Чат, быстро выбирай. Быстро выбирай, что мы делаем с ней. Тут нет сарказма. Киан не умеет сарказм. Ты что? Он не умеет сарказм. Камон. Хотя нет, мне кажется, один из вариантов похож на сарказм, но я не скажу какой. Выбирайте быстро. Целуем, не целуем. Так, мне нужен еще пару голосов. И хотя бы еще один голос. Давайте. Ладно. Никто больше не отвечает, значит, Кекс выбрал.
I can't reject her.
Мы делаем как большинство.
Why did you...
Это
Анна.
скорее... На самом деле, скорее стоило бы перевести отвергнуть или принять поцелуй. Потому что мы как бы не особо что-то делали. Да. Крест. Итак, чатик. Кстати, если бы мы отказались, то она бы нам что-то сказала. Я думаю. Так. На пристани ты сказала, да? Ну, понял обратно вот так. Я, кстати, не помню, что я выбирала, когда играла сама. Возможно, если не помню. Реально не помню. Может быть, я ее тоже целовала. Но я чувствовала какой-то подвох. Тут явно есть какой-то подвох. Она определенно откуда-то знает. Она вот... Мы явно знакомы, и она что-то, наверное, знает. Но девушка красивая. Очень даже. Так. Где тут у нас должен быть персонаж, который пойдет в Хорни Джейл. И не только в Хорни Джейл. В принципе, в любую еще в обычный Джейл. За надругательство. Бедной девочкой.
If I take a short nap standing up, will you cover for me? No? Oh, never mind.
Так, где-то. И где-то тут шоткат. Сранка. Так. Она сказала на пристани. Ну да, вообще не палевно посмотреть на него.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Угу. Помните, мы видели фейерверк? Вот он нам сейчас понадобится. Я бы сказала, что я это помню. Только мне нужен... Появится.
This stuff is similar to our black powder, except it burns longer and slower. It's a potent explosive that can act as a propellant for both muskets and fire flowers.
What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
Your sign says sandwiches and fire flowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fire flowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days, and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though. Guaranteed sand and witch free.
I've seen fireworks in the past. I'd like to buy one of your fire flowers.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use of
Привет,
illuminations, crackers, sparklers and flies.
Это видел.
How about the ingredients?
Я так
I would only
думаю,
need
те
some of
подписки,
your
которые
powders
Кекс подарил 12-го.
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I
Закончились.
sell you any of my alchemic powders and potions. The orders are quite clear. There's to be no
Не
trade
страшно.
of any sort
Если
in
захочешь,
magical
всегда можете
items.
подписаться снова.
In fact, I should probably
Или снова
clear
какую-нибудь
away
подписку
those
словить, но
chemicals
это редко
later
бывает.
today. This place is flush with thieves and mendicants.
Так. Мне нужен ты.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
Это Триумфол.
I did. Thanks
Третья
to
часть.
you.
Did you kill him?
I did not. He's in our custody.
You should
Это очень
kill him.
классная
He's
игра.
a traitor.
Очень советую
Well.
поиграть в серую игру.
Sometimes even traitors deserve second chances.
Really? Huh. Are you on another mission?
Да.
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Какой сори? Он тебе
Let me
нужен.
help.
The boy might prove useful. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do. Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
The boy might. I want the boy.
Да,
I
да,
don't
да.
need.
Sure.
Так.
Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich? I'm the best sandwicher in all of Old Town. Also, the only sandwicher in
Sandwicher.
Old Town.
Even.
Да-да.
I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step right over here, friend, and we can get started. Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I really have no idea. I'm quite sure this. What was that again? What? Steamed bun.
Yeasty bottom. Oh, I mean, bun steam yeast. Balance. Steamed yeast bun coming up.
Somebody tied you over before tea? A midnight snack? Early breakfast?
Сэндвичер. Когда магия запрещена, но ты все равно.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything to keep her distracted.
Да, да.
Yes, please.
Splendid. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, good, you're back. Now, stay still while I prepare your sandwich. Now, meat. Today I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
We sometimes had boiled elguin in Friar's Keep. One bite from a fully grown saltwater snapjaw means a painful and prolonged death for the victim. We sometimes had boiled elguin in Friar's Keep. Kitten?
My apologies, that's Kit A carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court. More of a doggy taste to it.
Doggy.
Dogie. It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah, yes, then that, please.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid. Didn't I
Подожди,
tell
подожди,
you to
подожди,
stand
подожди.
still and not move
Have you changed your
around?
mind? Do you want my help now?
The boy might actually turn.
Да,
You
да,
want
да.
to help,
Сейчас вернусь.
even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
Ну, сейчас
What do you know
подожди,
about
блин, мне нужно
fireworks?
поговорить с мальчиком. Я для него сэндвич беру.
Flowers. I know everything. My father makes Baksheevan candles for the festival of
Сейчас,
turning
подожди, я
every
спрошу,
year.
что он хочет, и приду.
Follow me.
Yes!
Meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitter leaf, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
Я вернулась.
Ah, you're back. Did you want your sandwich or not?
I did. I do.
Я просто договорилась с мальчиком, я для него.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. A dash of pungent oxy topping, yes or no?
Да.
Yes, please.
Splendid.
The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth. Eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
I can't. Where did you go?
Нет,
It's
я
very
тут.
important that you stand right there while I'm sandwiching. It's a delicate craft, I'll have you know.
Да.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread.
Да,
Sunny
блин, как ему
side gets
показать-то?
cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. Parsley.
Yes, please.
Что угодно, пихай туда. Я ему отдам. Он голодный. Я думаю, он съест что угодно. Хотя, может быть, ему и понравится. Он больше привыкший к местной еде.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any So you've come back. Again. Should I even bother with your sandwich?
Please.
I perform my sandwiching over here. Not there, but right here.
Да.
You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side
Ага,
gets
первый раз он
cheese,
вообще не
and the
показывал
other
ничего
one gets meat.
такого.
A sandwich maker's
Когда он
craft is,
вернется, нужно будет.
something feet. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
And yes, please.
Splendid.
Quickly. Grab those ingredients.
Can do.
Thief! Get away from there, you little bastard, or I'll call for the city watch.
Так.
So you've come back.
Да.
Should I even
Первый раз мне
bother
вообще не
with your
давало ему ничего
sandwich?
показывать.
Please.
Я думаю, могли бы. Блин, как бы ее так отвлечь?
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. Oh, would you like some crispy bitter leaf?
And
Да.
yes, please.
Splendid.
Get the chemicals.
Hey! Hey! What are you
Как ты
thinking
спиной
of
вообще видишь,
doing, you
женщина?
little-
Он вообще ничего не успел сделать еще. Доделай мне, пожалуйста,
So
будь
you've come
сэндвич.
back again. Should I even bother with your sandwich?
Доделай мне его, блин. Это ты отвлекаешься.
Come along now. The sandwiching is about to begin. You better be hungry. You better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is something feet. A dash of pungent oxy topping. Yes or no?
Anything to keep her distracted. That does not sound... Anything to keep... Yes, please.
Splendid.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Get the chemicals.
Ага, я просто в тайминг не попадала.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Прекрасно.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations.
Хорошо.
Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick.
Если
If
что, мы
not,
пройдем.
please visit a physician post-haste.
Хорошо. Мальчик, ты где? Где он? Блин, ты слился с окружением так?
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Ой, спасибо. Спасибо. Мальчик, вот топчик. Нифига ты там успел воровать, пока мы отвлекали просто за 2 секунды.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Baksheevan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair
Давай.
enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
From what I can recall of my alchemistry, essence of sunworm is produced by leaving the worms out in the sun until they blister and ferment, after which they're squashed and filtered into bottles. Crimson crumb, used for coloring things a deep red.
Явно не это.
I've never seen a hardy ash with my own eyes. They say it's more than thrice as potent as our black powder.
Так, я думаю, нужно.
Tiny toad testicles, a common alchemical ingredient here in the Northlands.
Часть
I've
жабы.
read a lot about this.
У меня есть, правда, вопрос, почему их 3 и почему они такие большие. Но, может быть, это просто...
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how
Огненный
that
порошок.
part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? You start with the fire powder at the bottom. And then the glowy balls on top until the tube is full. That looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out. For me. What's in it? It's not fish eggs, is it? I hate fish eggs. This is good. This is great.
Кушай,
What
мальчик.
is this?
Кушай.
I don't care. It's awesome.
Кушай, мальчик. Спасибо тебе,
Thank
ты
you.
хороший.
I haven't been this full since the last time Mum made me dinner.
Ой. Спасибо тебе, мальчик.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Знаете, какой хороший мальчик. Бескорыстно нам помогает. Мы ему дали бургер, вообще неизвестно из чего он-то принял. Угости малыша достижения. Он принял, покушал, еще и доволен. Вообще не знаю, что там эта женщина поналожила в эту еду. Главное, что с ним все хорошо, и он теперь не голоден. Так.
I need to find a way to get him away from the door.
Я не думаю, что это хорошая идея.
Boy, try and distract that guard away from the door.
Hey, you got it. I bet you can't catch me.
Scram, you little shit.
It's a working fire flower. A Bakshivan candle.
Стой. А как это сделали вы? Как его отвлечь? Если я дам тебе...
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man, I'll be careful.
Вот
I
так.
promise.
На южных воротах это, похоже,
This one burns.
квест, который не вошел в эту...
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes. Hey, hey!
О-о-о.
Check this out. Whee!
Беги, мальчик.
Come back here, you little shit.
Спасибо тебе, Бип. Ты офигенный. Смотри, зато счастливый. Тоже побегает. Она же маленькая. Лет, наверное, не знаю, 14-15. Ты чё там вообще?
He won't
Бедная
hurt you
девочка.
again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
Ох.
It's hurting. Why?
Сейчас мы будем выбирать, что мы с ним сделаем, чат.
What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied? Alvane. You're not dead. Oh, in Shadow's name. I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your
Нафиг нам
mouth.
нужно это?
I need information.
What do you mean by
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
Ну, плохо, Кен. Так. Ох. Чат. Что мы будем с ним делать? Мы его будем пытать или угрожать ему? От этих выборов зависит...
I cannot justify he
Так.
will lie. Unless I show
От
him
этого
what
зависит,
happens when he
кто и
does.
к нам будет относиться получше.
Unless I
Нет,
cause him
по очереди нельзя.
pain. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me.
У нас, по-моему, потом еще один выбор должен быть. Что мы сделаем после того, как он нам что-то скажет или не скажет, не знаю. От этого зависит. Я думаю, если мы будем его пытать, нам респектуху кинет лихо. Потому что он у нас агрессивный Далмари, который любит пытать и убивать. А угрозы, я не знаю, может быть, Шепард или Лика. Господи, Лика. Или Эну одобрят. Ну, просто там респектуху кинут. Мне-то без разницы. Вообще, я думаю, ее бы запытать. Мне кажется, я угрожать выбирала. Я не помню. Я же сама для себя играла. Ну, давайте, чат, выбирайте. Что мы с ним сделаем. И это, учтите, он развлекался с маленькой бедной девочкой. Неважно, какого она вида, какого она народа, но это маленькая бедная девочка. Ему в ногу что-нибудь вставить. Похоже, нужно угрожать. Нет, это не так сильно влияет. Я просто вам напомню, что игра линейна. И тут одна концовка. От наших действий просто зависит какой-нибудь, не знаю, некоторые маленькие детальки, типа кого мы еще встретим, кто может умереть, и какие, не знаю, там, где-нибудь еще какие-нибудь отношения. Вот так. Пытаем. Я бы тоже выиграла. Так, давайте, выбираем. О, постойте. Можно же сделать... Постойте. У меня есть тут волшебная штука. Так. Новый опрос. Так. Вперед, у вас есть 1 минута. Надо же пользоваться функциями Твича хотя бы иногда. Я, кстати, не знаю, какие там сейчас результаты, я не открыла это. Мне горит вот фиолетовая кнопочка. Смотрите результаты. Я посмотрю, как только закончится время. Да, мне кажется, я ему угрожала в своем прохождении. Но это было довольно давно, поэтому я не могу точно вспомнить. Так. Смотрим результаты. Понятно. 2-1. Пытки выиграли. Мне так нравится этот кубок возле капсом пытать. Что ж. Пытаем этого. Хотела бы 15 секунд. Ну. Я дала вам время чуть-чуть подумать еще. Так. Что выбрали люди? Смотрите, куча народа выбрала угрожать. Чаще всего, кстати, у нас получалось, что мы берем варианты ответов, которые большинство выбирает. Ну, потому что они как-то кажутся более логичными или что-то еще такое. Но тут один из немногих вариантов, когда мы выбираем меньшую сторону.
Goddess, no. No!
Да, да.
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the Magic Ghetto tonight. Before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the Magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the Keep. For the weapons shipment. Vermon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please, don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
Так, тут выбираю я.
He has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us. There's
Я
always
хочу
a
его
risk that he
пощадить,
will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he
потому
could be of value to us.
такие персонажи, они довольно легко запугиваемы. Не знаю.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what.
Плюсик. Ах, это типа, чтобы меня тоже, да? Ладно, я пощажу его. Не так слишком много людей поубивали.
Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Знаешь, я думаю, они его не пощадят за отношения с Далмари.
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
Итак, у нас есть информатор. Теперь с небольшой дыркой в ноге, конечно, но что поделать? Сам виноват. У него могла быть дырка в другом месте. Или не в одном месте. Главное, с Бипом все хорошо.
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn gang. He'll be busy for a while.
На камушек наступил.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
А мог бы на камушек упасть.
Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
Какими-нибудь органами.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait.
Какой приют, блин.
Children.
О,
The
снова
General
эти.
is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against a trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
and I will take responsibility and action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
Им, если что, нельзя на самом деле встречаться. И они это делают. Это незаконные отношения.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman!
Anna.
Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north and the east, and they'll have a ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait, you tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that. Do we?
I would have done the same.
Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
I have information that would lead to his execution. Should his commanders learn the truth, he'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free. Was that because he's one of yours?
Нет.
And because the Dalmari girl is just another filthy
Нет, потому что урод может быть полезен, и все.
soon forget this insult, Azadi.
For what it's worth, Kian, I think you did the right thing. I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but
Вот, Эну
to have
шарит.
Source inside the tower? This could change everything.
Его можно потом наказать больше.
At least now we know what's happening tonight. So much from my
После того, как он нам
sources.
поможет.
We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom! Big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
I just wish you hadn't tortured him. Some things are just not okay. But at least you let him live. That was definitely the right choice, even if Liko will never agree. Boy, he really doesn't like you, does he?
Бип, мы говорили тебе убегать. Нет, ничего не сделали, боже. Оп. Которая мать?
Who's there? You? However did you get here?
Уоррен? Так, что ей приснится в этот раз? Хорошо.
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Так. Там был немного другой дример. И тогда еще в тебя должны были вколоть наркоту. Чтобы ты уснул. Эта фигня как бы тебя направляла.
Mira, do you have a second? Depends. Are you done? I need those bots to go out tomorrow.
Almost done. I was wondering if I could leave a teensy bit early today.
Be kind. Rewind. Almost?
Mostly. I'm mostly done.
In your experience, Betel, what's my answer to a question like that?
One filled with expletives. But it's really important that I...
Of course it's fucking important. It's always important. It's never not important. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, would you, Kuchia? So what's so important that you feel it takes precedence over the work I pay you to do?
I have an appointment with the editor of The Hand. They're doing a story and...
And he can't do this story without you. Even though he's a professional reporter and you're what are you again?
You tell me. Most of the time I'm running errands. I should be programming.
Should is a big word. I should be making 1,000,000 yuan. I should not be forced to run my operations out of a mother-chuding garage. And you should be grateful you have a job that pays a decent salary.
Decent?
A salary. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind and make you work overtime. Just be here extra early tomorrow to, I don't know, what do you hate doing the most?
Sitting at my terminal learning more about neural programming. I really, really hate that.
Mopping floors. That's it. You'll come extra early to mop the fucking floors. All right?
Yes. Fine. Sure.
Ну, шарит. когда уже третью книгу-то идут-то? Это должен быть конец. А, стоп. Мы сейчас узнаем вещи. Точно. Мы сейчас узнаем последствия наших выборов, когда мы выбирали, кому отдать информацию про...
Hello, Zoe. I'm not available right now, but I wanted a chance to speak with you again. I've left the campaign and Europolis. I understand why you gave the data to the Hand, and I appreciate your honesty. I'm still very angry, but not with you. I hope we can stay friends. Message me. I'll call you back as soon as I can. In the meantime, take care of yourself, Sisi. I mean that.
В моем прохождении я отдала данные ему. И, в общем, мы шли с ним встретиться. В общем, мы его нашли. Только он с нами уже не смог встретиться. Это что было у меня в первом прохождении. Да, я говорю спойлеры.
Oh man, this can't be good. I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
Мне кажется, их прикрывают, нет? Так, реза тут нет, значит, все хорошо. Пацан, с которым мы не можем поговорить, он тоже работает.
You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you pisslick. You'll have to shoot me where I stand before I...
Sully? What's going on?
Christ on the trapeze, Zoe. You shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as Our offices were attacked last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything. When I called in this morning, these things show up. Battle suits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees. And now they refuse to let me back in my own booking office!
What? Why?
They claim we're under investigation. Us! We're the victims here!
So, what about...
But the story? We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our databanks and terminals, cut our wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe. Our research is safe. We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the Eye clampdown, several of the political parties, and the Wati-controlled syndicate.
So what's gonna happen?
Right now, nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish. Your man, Reza, caught the first Vactrax north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomems. He'll retrieve our backups, and then we'll take it from there.
Reza did what? He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every channel of communication.
I guess he's not there yet. Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You just handed us the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing. But you do need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Wati-Corp's keeping an
Да они за мной уже давно присматривают, не волнуйтесь.
is they're doing, behind the cover of the syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Which is why they're buying political power.
Exactly. Yeah, We have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the election.
If we're able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Reza?
No, Nella. Why would she be calling? One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. What's up, Nella?
I need to see you. Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet. I'm gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards. But I'll call you.
Спасибо. Так, получено достижение, срочно в номер. Прекрасно. Так. Тут шук еще закрыт. Пройдем вот так. Нелла. Нелла.
Nella?
Zozo, thanks for coming.
Are you okay?
I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
Something personal. Will you keep it safe?
Sure, but why? What's going on?
I don't want it to get lost, or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
But I don't...
I really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on. She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
О, я помню, чем это закончится. Сейчас такое будет. Такое будет сейчас. Готовьтесь, чатик. Ставьте монку. Такое будет. Нелла, Нелла, ты чё? Нелла, Нелла, стой! Ну, в любом случае, я сделала бы, кстати, вроде как... Тут взрыв довольно большой. А это на кое-что повлияет. Так. Все ваши решения будут записаны для третьей книги. Все совершенно действия, принятые во второй книге решения, уже существенно повлияли на ход вашего пути. Они запомнятся и определят течение событий в третьей книге. Вот краткое изложение некоторых принятых вами решений и их возможных будущих последствий. Кен. Имея человеческую жизнь на одной чаше весов и судьбу сопротивления другой, разумно было не спешить, определяя нужного человека. Судьба предателя в будущем столкнется с последствиями. Результат вашей работы повлияет на ваши отношения с повстанцами. Я быстро среагировал и поймал стрелу, выпущенную лучником, но узнал ли меня убийца, откуда сзади знали, что мы пойдем через рынок. Это событие повлияет на ваши отношения с другими повстанцами. 66% сделали этот выбор. У нее были свои причины предать сопротивление. Кто я такой, чтобы судить предателей? От нее свободной будет больше пользы, чем от закованной цепи. Telltale'ские нотки. Это было до Telltale. Ты понимаешь? Они в первом Dreamfall выборы уже сделали, но я прям помню, что где-то писалось, чуть ли не в самой игре, что... Да, по-моему, даже в оригинальном Dreamfall писалось, что сюжет линеен, но ваши решения повлияют на некоторые события. И здесь точно так же. У истории есть начало, у истории есть конец. Но то, что между ними, ты можешь выбирать, что произойдет. Тебе не говорят, что будет куча концовок, еще что-то. Просто твои... Да, тут, кстати, реально так и пишется. На ход истории. Влияет выбор. Поэтому это все было до Telltale. Да-да-да, тут более частные люди. Тут признают, что нет денег на кучу концовок, и поэтому это глупо. Мы просто даем тебе создать свою историю. Ты сам решишь, как ты пришел к этому. Так. Наше решение затрагивает ваши отношения с Нааной и другими повстанцами, а в будущем у него будут серьезные последствия. 91,3% сделали этот выбор. Блин, Наана убивать бы сейчас. Так, Сазой. Пока я не вспомню, что было со мной до комы, я не смогу двигаться дальше. Будет трудно, но я очень постараюсь вспомнить. Теперь вы осознаете, как важны ваши воспоминания. Они продолжают вас преследовать, и в следующей книге этот путь приведет вас к неизбежному исходу. 87,7% сделали этот выбор. Данные были слишком важны, чтобы оставлять их одному человеку, мне пришлось отдать их деснице. Впоследствии вашего решения уже проявили себя, но в будущем их будет больше. 76,9% сделали этот выбор. Она застала меня врасплох, и я не мог просто ей отказать. Ваши слова и действия повлияют на ваши отношения с Анной. 72,1% сделали этот выбор. Чат, это вы сделали этот выбор. Чем можно оправдать пытки? Стоила ли эта информация нарушенной клятвы, данной себе и другим? Ваше решение продолжит влиять на ваши отношения с другими повстанцами, уже повлияло на присутствие сопротивления Меркурия. 38,5% сделали этот выбор. Хотя все раз заслужил смерти, он будет для нас более ценен живым, но лихо может никогда не простить меня за мое решение. Ваше решение повлияет на отношения с другими повстанцами, затронет сопротивление другими способами. 78,6% сделали этот выбор. Три люди, два другое место, другое время, дом между. Так, Сага уже повзрослела. Хорошо. Смотрите, маленькая Сага. Ну иду я. Я не буду бегать по дому. Это картина мамы. Тут она печатала в прошлый раз. Я на кухне. Я просто решил не бежать, камон. Ты что-то чинишь? Да.
You know I love your beautiful drawings, but I don't like it when you leave them all over the place. Can you please pick them up, put them in your room? And after that I need you to start your homework.
Bicycle homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. All right?
But I don't want to clean up. I don't want to clean up yet. But I don't want Papa. Yes, Papa.
Thank you for not fighting me, Saga. I'm exhausted, and it helps a lot when you do your chores without argument. As soon as you've finished, I'll help you with your with your work.
Okay.
Окей. Так.
I don't go to the downstairs without Papa. Papa's wireless. We can listen to all kinds of music from the ether.
Пойдем искать рисунки.
That door is a special door. It goes into the wall.
Серьезно? А можно открыть?
See? Wall. See? Wall.
Блин, прикольно. Могу закрыть? Вот. Реально, дверь ведет. Просто в стену. Так, я вижу рисунок. Нет? Да.
The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him.
В смысле тень? Я в прошлый раз этого не заметила. Это поймут только те, кто играли в первую часть, если честно. Понятно. Тень, значит, у него. Это не было. Не, я думаю, оно было. Я, может быть, просто внимания не обратила или забыла.
I want to learn. I want to be a singer-songwriter.
Рисунки, я думаю, такие же.
I'm singing and playing a guitar.
Сага очень милая девочка. Где мама-то? Так.
It's so pretty. I've read all of them at least twice already.
Нужно больше книжек.
It doesn't hurt me, but Papa gets upset when I do this.
Это тоже было важно.
I want to read a new book. I've read all of them at least twice already. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much.
Мама пропала куда-то. О, боже, она прям выглядит как из игры. Да.
Yes, I'm cleaning up.
Good.
Spring Girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic.
Башня, корабли. Spring Girl. Да. Где еще могут быть рисунки?
It's the comfy chair. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. Ground control to Major Tom. Papa gave me that for my birthday. It plays beautiful music when it opens up. I need a key to open it. I wonder where I put that key. Hugsy! He's my friend. Sometimes at night, he talks to me in a funny voice. That's where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. I like my shoes. They're pretty. That door goes out to the ether. I think maybe Mama was a witch and she used this to fly. Papa wears that sometimes when he goes out. Papa wears that sometimes when he goes out. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga. That's an umbrella. Papa says it's for rain. Fancy ladies use this. La 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 la, I'm a fancy lady. I'm a fancy lady.
What do you want for dinner tonight?
Dunno.
Alright, then I'll just make something I want to eat.
No, fish and chips.
We're not having fish and chips, darling. I'll make a stew.
Not again.
I heard that.
I said okay. No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs. In this one, the girl is looking for the 4 stone pieces. Me and Papa get along most of the time, except when he's tired or... I'm just taking a break!
You can take a break after. Go on, pick up your drawings.
Oh, I forgot I hid this drawing there. It was a game I was playing. I can't reach it from here. The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city. I don't go to the downstairs without Papa. I don't like it down there. It's cold and dark and it smells funny. I'm singing and playing a guitar. I'm the queen and this is my queendom. I've read all of them at least. I want to read a new book. It's so pretty. If you could walk in my boots, Papa's big boots. Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga. La 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 la, I'm a fancy lady. I'm a fancy lady. That's where the Fae live. I've decorated the house for them. Oh, that's where I left the key. Hugsy! He's my friend. Sometimes at night, he talks to me in a funny voice. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine.
Remember, we're having a visitor over tomorrow.
Who?
I told you already, Uncle Gareth.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not my real uncle. Can't we go visit someone instead?
You already know the answer to that question, Saga.
It's not fair.
I know it's not, and I'm sorry, but I need you to behave and be polite to Galeth. All right?
All right. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and it's all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. Mama's really pretty. I don't remember her much. Papa wears that sometimes when he goes out. It's locked. It's always locked. That's the upstairs. Papa's room is there and the bathroom. And also the attic. The attic is scary. No, I didn't leave any drawings in the upstairs. That's high up. I don't think I put that there. It must have flown up by itself.
Hey, darling. What is it?
It's a drawing I can't reach.
All right. Lead the way. I'll give you a hand. How in the balance did that get up there?
I don't know. Can you help me get it down?
Of course. Come here, I'll give you a lift. Go on, stretch as far as you can. A little further. Got it?
Got it.
You keep growing, you'll soon be able to reach that high on your own.
Was Mama tall?
Mama is tall. Taller than me. She could have... Let me see that drawing. This is nice work, Saga. You're better than I ever was at your age. Who is this?
That's Crow.
Who's Crow?
A talking bird. When's Mama coming home?
Saga.
Well, you said is, not was. Mama is tall. So when's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
But she is out there somewhere?
I think so.
Okay, if she's out there, I'll find her and bring her home. I promise. Thanks for the lift.
You're... welcome.
The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow. want to read a new book. Don't go outside, Saga. Eat your dinner, brush your teeth. Blah, 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 blah. If you could walk in my boots just one day, Saga. I don't like that picture. It keeps changing. I think it's alive. That's all the drawings. I'll tell Papa I'm finished. The girl who is spring fights an evil witch. The witch is the servant of something much, much older. She calls it the Yaga. Done.
Already? Good job, darling. I'll help you with your homework in...
My work.
Your work, right. Your schoolwork. I just have to finish up here. Why don't you take the drawings to your room and put them in the right order? I'll be there soon.
Okay. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. I already put a drawing there. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and it's all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. In this one, the girl is looking for the 4 stone pieces. I don't think that's right.
Oh, I'm cold, and hungry, and bored, and my butt's hurting, and I'm also thirsty. But hey, I'm not complaining. This is fun. I like staring at buildings all night, every night, until my eyes start bleeding. Do you think Naane's been acting weird? I mean, she's always been a bit weird, but after she came back from Myria... Actually, since you arrived. Why is that? Have you noticed anything... weird?
Enu, please pay attention.
Oh, what's there to pay attention to? We've been watching that building for a week now. Nothing is going on in there. I almost wish Liko was here instead of me. But any chance he has to avoid going on a mission with you, he'll take. I can't believe he's still upset you didn't kill that officer. I mean, we've gotten good information from him. Liko's just being a real poophead.
He's upset about losing Old Town.
Yeah, but what could we do? I mean, you tortured the guy, we got the information, we chose to leave. So, What else is going on with you? Hey, what happened with that woman, Anna? Didn't you and her have a...
I didn't... It wasn't... It was clearly a mistake telling you.
You can trust me. I tell no secrets. Except to all my girlfriends, of course, when we get together over wine and... I'm kidding. I have no friends, you know that. Aside from you guys. You guys are my best friends, and that's really sad. I'm depressed now. But she's pretty. Anna, I mean. Beautiful hair, striking freckles, nice scowl. She'd make a fine, companion.
I'm not interested.
Oh. Okay, so, is there anyone at all that you're...
Enu. I'm not interested in women.
You're not interested in... Sure! Oh, I knew that. Of course, that's fine. Perfectly fine. So who do you...
Look, something's happening.
Oh, yes, someone's leaving the house. Call in reinforcements. People leave that house every day, Kian. They arrive in the morning and leave at night. Almost like it's a real business of some sort.
Doesn't look like a real business to me.
You're too suspicious. Must be all that hanging around Azadi.
What are you guys up to?
Bip! What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Bip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll go first. We won't attract as much attention if we arrive separately.
You see that gentleman sitting over there? Don't look, you simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you? That man's an Azadi mechanic. He drinks here most nights, but I didn't know that part until I overheard him speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes. Seems that with the pipe network up and running, there's a lot of tinkering to be done. Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch...
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
So we slit his throat and dump him in the bay.
Not in my bar, you won't.
If they find out we've taken his tools, the information could turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices. And that was probably what you were going to say when I interrupted you. Sorry.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik.
So what do we do, Kian?
Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make the decisions. We split up. We all look for a solution and reconvene here later.
That sounds better than what usually happens. You lot bickering and fighting over every little decision.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys a round for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
He's a mechanic, working on the pipe network. And he has a workbox with tools.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele.
You wouldn't believe
and I'm sure he's
the
happy
amount
about
of
that.
work that's required to keep the network running smoothly. Oh, the engineering's good, but the assemblies... Don't put military men on a civilian job, is all I'm saying. This requires fine skill, not
They appear to be
brute
having a
force.
good time.
See,
Well
if the
deserved,
connection
too.
between the pipes are off by even a hair's breadth, the orbs can start rattling around and get stuck. If that happens, Shadow, let's just say the tower would be severely displeased. The official opening's in a week, and they want the ceremony to go as smoothly as possible. The emissary would not take kindly to being embarrassed in front of the first. So that leaves me and my workbox.
Богу, трясокерит, нет!